Hmm. Hmm. You know, or are we on? Oh, we're on. Huh. Yeah, I knew that. Hello there. Welcome back. And we just wanted to point out that there's an offer, but we're not able to make it here, of course. But we're thinking about an offer. And if there's any companies out there that are interested at all in the idea of producing this, we'd love to hear from you. It's quite typical that any standardizing inventions such as a mouse or a mouse keyboard or anything like that is or like a USB cord or a USB itself, all those fun things. It is to my knowledge that it's fairly typical to end up with something that is sort of a standard product. And so at Bendu Stations here, we're pretty much looking into the idea of having the possibility, of doing a mass creation. Uh, if Nintendo would be interested, we'd love to hear from them. This is a little printout of our rendition, our little robot rendition, and it's just essentially a gaming robot as well, but it's got its own function, it's got its own moves, and it's got its own games that create a new century revolutionized uh, capability for such a gaming unit and entertainment station. So to be able to work with modern technology, or just because it's built to essentially work on a PC, but that's just as a prototyped product that we've been able to create, and we well, I'm not sure if it could stay that way if it was to be reproduced into another product. Another company, if they wanted to come in and uh, take the designs and the blueprints and then recreate them into posh, beautiful, nice material, or product based stuff for the holidays and for some kind of promotion. I'm sure billions of dollars could get generated from it. It's probably just a matter of the right company that uh, could take the idea and all the functions that work on it, essentially. So it's all ready to go. It just needs that final makeover. That really just needs sort of a material makeover, because everything that's sort of built into function and just do the main job is there. And we also have the other station here with the the Bato. And so we're looking at quite a blueprint, and the blueprint is it's all configured to positions. It's all calculated out basically by it's all measured to every centimeter and inch of its own specifications for everything to work. Since it's been built, everything was built together, and everything was built entwined, especially with the working of the programs. So there's even programs that are, I guess you could even say 9/10 underway. And I mean, I would let this go for probably roughly $1 million, and I don't think that's much to ask nowadays. It could be turned into quite an entertainment product, quite a sequel to an early video game system that we've known this is sort of the Omega Supreme of the Bendu right here. For those of you who may not be familiar with the Omega Supreme, it was a transformer, and it was one of the largest transformers in the cartoon that was ever presented, and it was manufactured into a toy, and it was manufactured as the largest transformer toy. It turned into a city with ramps and things like that, and this is essentially kind of a very similar approach to the big gigantic picture of the whole thing. So making a ramp for the car is one of the, I guess, possibly one of the funnest ideas to go through with the invention. The robot is made to be fitted back together. It's been invented. It's been moved in every single possible direction, and it's going to fall apart if it doesn't get replicated into plastic. And it can only be moved as in this form that it's in so much before it essentially begins to erode or corrode, or deteriorate. But it's not trying to deteriorate quite yet. It's mostly just lost a lot of paint. And the chest was a quick copy. That can be recopied into a much smoother one. We believe we made a few mistakes and ended up with a little bit of a damaged surface. So there's a learning process that's been going on, but for the most part, there's a lot of definition inside of all of this that can be easily taken in by a program and reconstructed down to wonderful precision. And I would love to do that. It's going to be a challenge. So therefore, it's probably a wiser idea to, I think, find a great company that would, like Nintendo, or just Microsoft in general. Now, this was essentially designed for Microsoft. This was designed to be a PC, laptop, or modern Microsoft technology entertainment connection. So that's what it's designed for. It's to make up in a way for what we were not able to do with the computer, based on the isolation of certain old games and classic games. And so this was all recreated to offer another solution for the idea of having a gaming buddy that would press some knobs for you, or move a lever for you, or whichever, and had movable parts, rotatable pieces, and was able to do something by program or by remote control buttonry. So essentially, since we've gotten letters to come through now from the joystick, so now it's just a matter of repolishing, doing a refinish of this joystick, and getting parts copied essentially. But like I said, it's gonna take so long and with so much more difficulty right now in the stage that I'm in. I'm really in need of some assistance, and I'm asking somebody to help us out if they could, with the production process. And like I said, it's all here in this video. So if you'd like to get a hold of us, please just leave us a message there. And if it doesn't get through the first time, if we don't respond, it may mean that it never came through at all. So just go ahead, and if you could, if it doesn't come through, it may mean that we didn't get the message at all or something. So go ahead and re-message us if you need. Again, if you have to, so possibly we can get the message. We also have an email address at bendugames@gmail.com if you'd like to get a hold of us there. So I'm just inventing. I'm going to invent more things. There are a lot more inventions to come. This is just a beginning sample look at one of the first runs, the first group of invented items to to create what was imagined as a full running entertainment or video game system, plus other entertainments with music. And since anything can be put on data now, so it's sort of moved up in its capabilities as far as that goes. So back to the gloves. So what would essentially come next, and this may be pretty funny, but is a suit. And so the next inventions are going to be a boot, and a suit. It's a small piece that you would put on to yourself to be able to do a little bit of body control, essentially. We've also thought about a helmet, a very sleek and kind of light, smallish kind of helmet, something to kind of emulate the virtual reality kind of effect. But we also have projector in mind, and we've been able to take projectors and project some of the video games going on, and in the dark with little light, and then we can control that now with this. So that's going to be really exciting, kind of putting us really into the game as if it's very fourth dimensional, like we just went into that reality and there we are, we're there in that place. So that's, I think, what the 4D thing's all about. But this would be a great adventure to be able to have with the digitals, with the the functions of the devices here that work just the same as any other controller, just as good, maybe even better. So yeah, so that's it. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've enjoyed making it, and we'll catch you guys on the next round. Thanks for staying in tune with Bendu Happenings. See you next time. Once again, if you would like to contact Bendu Games, the email is bendugames@gmail.com. We'll send you a gift for contacting us as well. Meanwhile, down in Whoville, the tall and the small were fast asleep, without any clue at all. No one saw him. No one knew he was there. The Whos were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. Till he arrived to the first little house on the square. But there was one who heard him.
This is Mr. McPherson, bringing you everything you need to know in person. We have detected a Grinch coming down the pass of Mount Crumpet. Attention, signals. There seems to be nothing. No one's going to receive my message. Oh, no. Grinch spotted. We've spotted a Grinch. Things never on I need it. Grinch spotted. Downtown Central. All units. Hello. Can anybody read? Everything seems to be shut off. Somebody's cut the power.